opportunity. Oh my god, I can't stop. I'm going to... Okay, so, I couldn't help but notice there's this one demographic that exists out there in the YouTube sphere, internet land / world. They know no limitations in terms of social media platforms of which they coexist and exist. When I say coexist, I mean that in the loose form. When I say coexist, I mean they coexist with one another as inbreds do, as well as the inbred family at the top of the hill gets along with the rest of the town. So, I made that video titled Snow White, and I was talking about how happy I was that it bombed and it's a piece of shit. And in the same live, I started talking about Ryan Upchurch. Now, I would have left it alone if the same old cast members... What's up, Saffron? Saffron, I don't know your stance when it comes to this subject, and I hope it's not something that creates a divide or anything, because remember, you found my channel during that time, and I've made it very, very clear. Sorry, I'm in a bind on the road, and I don't want to pull a Jack Doherty and smash my non-existent McLaren. So anyway, I think it should be free and fine for anybody and everyone, especially if you and I get along, coexist just fine and dandy, and you like somebody and I don't like somebody. That should not define the fact that we do get along. So what's hilarious to me is that one of the last lives I did, which I just said in the title, Snow White and Ryan Upchurch, and I critiqued both people, both of the movie and the lead actress of that piece of crap, and Ryan Upchurch and his people, like Adam Calhoun and his badass song Insane with the other fellas. I don't know them as well. I'm guilty. I sang their praises because that song, I dug it. I'm more of a rapper. Oh, you're not a member of the... Okay, not a member of the cult. That's a good thing. Thank you. You know what? That means a lot to know, because I honestly can't help but have concern with the people I appreciate the most, who I know you knew me through that period of time when I was oversaturated by the cult, crack squad, tweak squad, the people that will look you dead in the face. Dead in the fucking face. You can feel the spit from their faces smacking onto your eyeballs as they will dead face lie to you about their Messiah, Ryan Upchurch, doing no wrong, never have done wrong, and if he somehow did, he may have already gone back in time to make it better somehow. It's insane to me. It's hilarious to me that people will still stand on this pedestal, this church of Ryan Upchurch, that he didn't do terrible things. He lied about a poor girl that accidentally lost her life. Period. End of story. And then accused the family of creating her existence and scamming GoFundMe. Now, talking about that should make you feel ashamed that you defend it. That should just make you say, yeah, you know what? I may look up to this guy a lot. I may love his music. His music may have touched my soul. I feel like I'm a brand new man, woman, Zize, Zemday, or whatever. Put me in the GLAAD Awards. But by God, if you've seen the man do wrong, you should very well be able to, as a human being and an American, say, well, that was kind of shitty. So the comments I got from the last... What happened here? Okay. Oh, that was Liberty Mutual. I thought that was an old friend of mine. Not by that name. So, look, I don't want to keep revisiting this. It just seems like intertwined in my fate somehow. I need oil for this car by yesterday. That every time I talk about the guy in a less than, kind manner, that's when his people start to come at me in the comments, or they'll do, some of them still have my email, and I'll get a surprise email from a hater saying whatever. I should feature every email, and I still have all the old threats, and I still have the clips from the good old days when they were really going at me, trying to get my job outed. Like, who cares? Like, everybody knows where I fucking work already. They put my phone number out there and just all that shit, which I'm over. I'm over it. But to this day, people will go out of their way to jump in a video the whole video could be me talking about Trump or politics or the left losing their freaking minds. If I say one thing like Ryan Upchurch has stinky feet, then here, like, I feel like the Joker. Everybody loses their minds. Like, what's going on? Sincerely. So you can respect somebody. You can appreciate somebody. You can like what they do and how they do it. But by goodness gracious, where are we as a country? Where are you as a human being? A man, or a woman for that matter, if you can't look it stupid in the face and call it stupid. Ryan Upchurch did a bunch of stupid shit, and his defense right now, instead of making bomb-ass music while his detractors are doing just that, successfully, mind you, Adam Calhoun's Insane is like number 23 on the global fucking charts, and Ryan Upchurch is just going on his cell phone and ranting and talking a bunch of hatred. So that should say something. People need a reason to be mad. Yep! And C-Fowls and I are here to do that. How the F is everybody mods? I've been around for a hot minute, bro. I went away for a good long while because I had to take care of my family. My mother, I'm like her caretaker. And I work a lot. So, yeah, these are pretty much the remnants. The people that are in blue are ones that I know I can trust. And it's just what it is. That's it. There you go. You got a whole portion of the video dedicated to you. But good to have you, Daniel. I hope you're somebody that is able to have a conversation while knowing you have a disagreement of some kind with somebody else. And I appreciate that energy. By the way, Monday, we should expect a panel. And secondly, Josh and I have been playing phone tag. Nobody's won yet. Well, thank you. Bye. Goodness gracious, Daniel. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'd love to know how you came about the channel or if I gave it to you at one of my jobs, because I lose track of everything. And I do want to do more than ranting, but this is my safety zone, my safety net. I feel like I can do anything. Pop a Percocet. I felt like starting an Eminem freestyle. I don't know why. I don't freestyle anymore. See, I'm a manic maniac in panic, not satanic. It's just my mind in this chaotic state. It can't be fate. Maybe time can just rewind to the days when I shined. It's a race to embrace a simple smile. But I may revert back to being... See, look, I just go crazy, man. I go crazy. That's what I do. I'm a crazy man with a channel. And with that being said, soon we're going to have a panel. I have a guest that's agreed to join us on Monday. And let's see what happens with Josh and I speaking. And the TikTok guy that sees things in everything and believes that there's demons and ghosts in the clouds or your hair. He's just ready for a phone call. I said, dude, stop procrastinating. Just call me on Monday. So, all right, with that, I'm going to go. Marvel. So I'm a huge DC geek fan. You know what? Let me show you my comic book collection. It's on like Donkey Kong now. You're coming with me, everybody. I need oil for my car. Hold on. I want to show you my geeky comic book collection before I go. Oh, hi there. Hi, neighbor. Hey, doggy. What's the dog's name again? Yoga? Yoga. Bye, Yoga. Good night to you. Yep, I loves you. All right, sorry I had to say hi to neighbors. Yeah, you love BC? Well, we're going to be pals. Hey, puppy. Another one, really. Sorry, guys. Apologies. We'll get through this. I want to turn the lights on as soon as I get there and show you. Wait, Bruce, I just kicked my dog. No. Hello. I'll be right back. Hey, I don't want to hear that. You rapscallion. All right, here we go. Whoa, spooky. Daniel, you got to hang with me, son. I get paid on Wednesday. No. Donations, dude. No. I'm actually an anti-advocate of people using their hard-earned cash for like lol cows or just people that don't contribute anything. I've done nothing special to warrant you to give me money. Thank you for the sentiment or the idea, but your engagement is really all that I appreciate. Sorry, I'm looking for my place is a mess. I need to find the light, and then I can show you this huge ass collection. Let's see how this goes. All right. I'm going to find that light right after this. So this is all, that's the manga on the top. DC titles. Hold on, let me switch a little bit. Okay, and this is my Superman section right here. All Superman stuff. This is Injustice by DC, Lock and Key, Blackest Night, Animal Man, all of Sandman, all of Crossed, which is stopped printing, Nightwing, Deceased. I love those mangas right there. Vagabond is never going to be completed. This is my Batman stuff, which I have a ton of. More Batman and like big event crisis stuff. Hold on, I gotta move stuff. This is my villain area, which is mostly Joker and any villains that get their own books. Down there, more Batman. Mostly Batman. If you couldn't tell I was a Batman fan, I'm a Batman stan. To not ask for... Yeah, no, it's just... If anybody that's going around asking for $100 is tone deaf. Read the room. We're all struggling, like, to even pretend. If you even... Especially if you have a successful platform and you're used to getting donations, to pretend to not know that everybody out there in the world is struggling while you're getting these donations, and all you say and all you think that's deserved is, hey, thanks for the love, or a shout out. No, man. All I appreciate having a channel is that you comment or you challenge an idea that I have, especially if it's a topic that's important. That's where the bread and butter is to me. So please keep your money, but hey, if you subscribed, think of something that you'd like to have a discussion about, or something that I could look into and learn. I would take learning something over a couple of bucks in a dono any time of the day, every time. Okay? Um, I'm a victim of watching locale live sometimes because I can't help myself. I'm enjoying watching Wings of Redemption lose everything because I do believe this was meant to be. I know it's shitty to look down on someone while they're falling down, but I mean, he domestically abused his wife. Kind of has it coming right now, and he got caught on camera. They're a bunch of low-cow scumbags, and their mission is very, very clear. Milk their company for everything it's worth and take everybody's money. And it's disgusting how it's used, abused, and manipulated. They manipulate people. They write scripts and pretend things are real, and people feed into it, and it's a sad, sick little society that I want no part of. Well, I'll admit, though, I have tried to comment in the local live saying, let me get on that panel. I have a few words I want to say when I was drinking, so. Alright, so, yeah, man, I wish... I'm gonna do one more take. Oh, yeah, I found the light. Hold on. Hold up. I found the light. I found the light. Who asks for $100? I'd love to know that. Okay, so check this out. Once more time. There we go. And I just started another location. Let me see. Let me see how I look here. I just started another location because I have too many comic books. Alright, this right up here, Deceased, is one of the best DC books ever. If you don't have it, Daniel, I highly recommend that you get all of these books. These are the most gut-wrenching, like the characters we've all grown up to love. This is the shit right here, and almost made me cry. Real talk. DC Vampires, not as good. Not as good. It's like they went for it. The Mask. And then they made another Mask comic book. Y'all remember The Mask, Jim Carrey? It's based on a hugely violent, anarchistic character. And multiple characters, actually. Let me show you guys this other area. It's the collectibles. Like, this is what I can make money off of. Kind of a mess. These are all the thin editions. Like, have you guys even heard of Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute this, that, and the other, and Flash? Like, there was a huge war, and I collected every painstaking issue where all the heroes lose all of their powers, and Amanda Waller uses deep fakes and AI to convince the public that the heroes have gone rogue, and they're just destroying humanity. Party because I gotta do... Oh, Minecraft? Guilty of never playing it. Guilty of never playing it, but I have 800 video games installed. I just want to shout out, because I haven't had an opportunity, Absolute Batman is the most brutal take on Batman. It is a retelling, and this one's gonna go infinite. uh, there's a world, like, there's no more huge multiverse like Elseworlds. Now it's just, there's one universe that's based on Superman's energy, and then there's the absolute universe where things are darker, like Batman is going around cleaving people's hands off and stuff. Like, he's brutal, but you still are rooting for the guy. And he grew up with the villains that are in his rogues gallery in the regular world, like him, Penguin, um, Enigma, the Riddler, and Croc. They all grew up together as kids and orphans, and his father was the one unalived, and he still has his mother. Let me show you, like, one of the coolest panels real quick. Invincible. I have all of Invincible, by the way. I love the show. It's one of my favorites. Just the animation quality is going down because they're paying too much money to all the voice actors. Here, you guys want to see a badass, beefed up Batman kick a knife welding baby child with his boot off of a boat way into the sky? What's that you said? Yes? Me too. Me too. Here. Alright, so let's go a little panel by panel if I can here. So he's on this yacht. There's the DJ. Ends the DJ. This is the beefy Batman. He's like a super intellectual engineer. He puts life jackets on them and, like, yeets them off the boat. This dude's costume is just absolute destruction incarnate. So there, he Das Boots that. Wait, though, you're gonna love this part. Okay, so there you go. Insert child swinging wild swings of the blade towards Batman. Batman just looks at the kid and literally gives him one of the punts. Look at that. Right into the sky, bro. Batman just yeeted and kicked a child that's trying to commit an unaliving into the sky. Batman looks at the mother like a demon by smiling. This Batman is wild, reckless. And she's like, nope, I'm out, and jumps off the boat. Now here's one of the most violent things I've seen this Batman do, and I've seen a few things. I have every issue. Check this out. My God, see how excited I get about my comic books? Wait, Invincible is supposed to be the new generation DC? Really? Well, yeah. Like, if you're talking about the people that have, like, Robert Kirkman, I also have all of The Walking Dead. That was kind of like his intention. He wanted to build his own empire, and he effectively did. Real quick, one more, like, badass panel. So this Batman's costume actually serves a purpose, right? Like, his cape, they actually turn into spikes, right? So check out when. This is so awesome. All right, so this version of Black Mask, he starts to grotto Batman. You see, he's got him on the grotto, but Batman's on top. He's got top mount. So Batman's helmet with the ears finally show that they can be used, and they go forward, and he slams his horns into Black Mask's eyes and effectively blinds him for life and beats his ass with bowling balls. You heard me right. Let me see how many, just for the sake of posterity. He smashes Black Mask's face with at least 12 bowling balls. So, anyway, that's one out of infinite comics. I'm also selling some of my collection on my eBay store, but I think I made my whole, like, mission statement of what I do on here pretty clear. I just want to find like-minded people in the sense that you're willing to have a debate and or a discussion and see, just be able to propose the question, could I be wrong? Show me information that might change my mind. And I want to build on that premise because I think things could grow from there. That's all. So, with that, I'm going to say peace, deuces, Seafells. It's good to see you. Daniel, you've been the MVP of this stream. I gotta check your channel out. And Saffron, always good to see you. Been around for a minute. Everybody take care and thank you again. You've really made the end of this night at work really, really worth it. Howdy.